NFL 22, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the Texans and the Colts coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Colts, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting opponents on that one.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the #1 overall pick of the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the 1st round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Mike 29. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Again, it's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
On play action, Lawrence. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the field? Yes, he got it pulled down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Give him 7 there in the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. Go quickly and attack him, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him up third down.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Check. Crouch. Recon, 132 fighter. Let's go.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces, because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Texans football to start quarter 2. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for this with Matt. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2 and it brings up 4. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded at about the 28. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now.
And you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season. That allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time. I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
29, Mike 29.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Malik McDowell able to get him for a loss of about 3. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Play action. It's Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start with the option. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there on the option. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. Dumps this one off to Mack. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession in every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And tough to win games if you go field goal, field goal, field goal. Well, they got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On 1st and 10, Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 2nd down and goal. Brissett. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Here we go.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, I can see he's looked pretty good to this point. He's going to go up top again. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Lawrence to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. That's going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. Lawrence And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here we go. 6-6. Pull it high.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Nice guys. It's caught for the Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
We got this.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been effective in their winning, so it makes it a little easier. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first time they didn't get it moving the way that they would. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On second down now, it's Hines. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll run on first down. Hines. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. 24's the mic.
Now Lawrence. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, in the tight end position, becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Now Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. Trevor Lawrence. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken at the goal line. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The drive starts with a completion left side, and he'll be out right at the 35.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Let's go.
A big play there on the catch and run.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's Mack to get it again on second down. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Yeah, that's definitely going to have to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Jones has it. Touchdown, Texans. Julio Jones. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Lawrence rolling to his right, looking for Campbell downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down, and that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
It's a game 29. And the Colts first down.
Lawrence going to throw again. He sets to fire deep. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. But turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught. Touchdown. His sixth touchdown of the season. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw, wow, 72 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Now Jones. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the...
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Pierce. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and tell him to look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he's got his target. It's caught for the first touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts look like they're going to be moving to 6-0 as they extend that lead even further. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. And taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if the ball comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Well, second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins is the intended target, and it's third and short. We're set now. The Colts are going to get it. There he goes. Credit the sack to the Oregon deck to Forrest Buckner. I guess, partner, you call that a covered sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because Where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field, nowhere to go, and not allowed the pressure to ultimately get to him.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Colts to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That ball caught by Campbell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. There's Campbell with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys who can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position.
That's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story. And wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. Now Jones. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball just a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A first down throw for Brissett. This goes to Mack on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Open man is Higgins. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 3rd down, Brissett. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Indianapolis take a seat, and the driver to get at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rolling right out of bounds. And they'll get this well past midfield. Stopped just before the 35. It looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take
points to tackle. He's got room to run. Oh, nice move. Touchdown, Houston. Julio Jones. Yards, and the Texans cut into that lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
They go play action now. Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he takes his beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first, because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up. After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Alpha. We got 4. We got 4. 24 is the mic.
Again, it's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 3rd touchdown of the game. His 8th on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up to after the touchdown. Here's Blankenship kicking off. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.